Assalamu alaikum, this is Mujtaba Esar. I'm an A2 student and I'm into photography, filmmaking and digital art. I chose this field of photography and digital art because I've seen it as a passion, growing passions in me since my childhood. And I've grown up to see photography developing from DSLR cameras to mirrorless cameras. And it is a sort of motivation for me to do this type of work. And I will try to bring a change into this type of field and will help to take an initiative for Pakistan through it. I got my first camera by my sister. She gave it to me during the start of this pandemic in May of 2020. I started taking photographs of flowers and the sky, and I used to edit it. It wasn't that good because it was crispy and raw, and I didn't know anything about editing back then. And then I started to develop and do more work. And my cousin gave me a camera, which was the Canon 70D, and it was a big camera back then with a zoom lens. I started to gain more interest into photography, and I did more photography back then. And my friends helped me a lot in this field. My friend Tala, he forced me into arts back in A1, and that is the reason why I'm here right now. He encouraged me, he motivated me, my other friends, Hamza, and all my other friends who were into this field, my parents, my sister, my cousins, who were supporting me, my family was supporting me into it, and they gave me motivation to do more of this photography and digital art field and into filmmaking. I used to get critique to my work by my friends, and I changed my style of photography, developed, and my editing developed, and people started to like it. I got offers from other businesses, from other people to do their work. I started creating more content. I encouraged myself to do more. I increased my sense of aesthetics. So I started to learn different editing softwares, which includes Lightroom and Photoshop, along with my friends helping me and learning from my favorite photographer Peter McKinnon through his YouTube channel and other photographers. I learned from them. I developed my editing, and then I got offers from different businesses that were my mutuals only. So I made money from that. I started internships. I worked in a few places. I learned from those working experiences. My inspiration, Peter McKinnon, the Canadian photographer. Everyone knows about him because of his work, his bucket shot of Canada's glaciers, the mountains, his sense of aesthetics are amazing, and truly a person is out of words when someone sees his photography because his color tones, his hues, his angles, everything about it is absolutely perfect. In Pakistan, I've grown up to see my parents' wedding photographs at Afzal Studios. Afzal uncle took those pictures back in 2000. I've been going there since my childhood to get my photographs taken, to my sister's ambition, and when she was building her portfolio, we went there. I gained a little bit of interest in photography back then, and now I'm trying to work with him on building my portfolio for my university. Afzal uncle's work is also really good because of his portraits, his style of photography, and the studio photography he does, and the lighting is absolutely crisp. I love his photography, and he was also an inspiration in me being a photographer. So my mother, my sister, and my teachers, they have been a source of inspiration to me looking forward into the right direction. My sister handing me the camera and telling me to focus on this type of field because she knew I had a spark in me about photography. My mother giving me constant support even when my photography wasn't even good, and now when it's really good. She's been supporting me since day one when I didn't even know how to format an SD card or how to transfer images. She's been there. I used to show my photography to her, and I used to get her approval on my photography. Even though she didn't also know the technical terms, she tried to go with the flow and motivate me to take better pictures. She was an inspiration and constant support. And my teachers at my school, Ma'am Sara and Ma'am Kurat, both of them have been great and immense support. They're scolding me, they're teaching me, everything about it has been perfect, and I would really thank them to bringing me to this level, because they saw my aesthetics, they knew I had potential, so they helped me in every place possible. A country with immense beauty in the northern areas, in this area, Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi, Multan, every city in this country is beautiful. And we have to showcase it to the foreigners, to other countries, and change their view about Pakistan, that Pakistan is this, Pakistan is that. And whenever bloggers, photographers come from foreign countries or states, they see Pakistan and people call it heaven in disguise, or such as Malam Jabba is known as the Switzerland of Pakistan. I even went there to experience it. I captured my photography. I looked at Pakistan in a different view, the view that is being blocked by all the things that Pakistan is known as, the country of terrorism, this and that. And I want to be a part to change all of that. And a message to the youth, to my youth, to the people alongside me, that I have become something, I'm establishing myself, and you could do it too. As my favorite F1 driver Lewis Hamilton said, still we rise. We have hardships in life, we have challenges, we have tests, but we have to rise and we have to fight through them and gain a higher position and win at life. And you look back at those moments and then you'll remember, yes, we fought against it and now we're accomplished. And thank God for everything that He has given you. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.